Welcome back. If you've been doing deep emotional and spiritual work and you still find yourself frustrated when people don't meet your standards or expectations, or they don't do things the way that you would do them, well, this may surprise you. Sometimes what it looks like when it's our high standards, it's actually our survival strategy. There was a time in my own life when I didn't realize that my competence had become my armor. I was capable, responsible, successful, but when someone didn't follow through the way I expected, I would feel that surge of frustration. I told myself it was about excellence. But when I slowed down and I became really honest with myself, I realized it didn't feel safe letting go of control. That changed everything. Many high-achieving women have learned early that competence equals safety. Being strong meant you didn't have to depend on anyone. Being responsible meant you wouldn't be disappointed. Being capable meant you could prevent chaos. Those strategies helped you survive, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with you for developing them. But you see, survival strength is different from creative power. Survival operates from contraction. Fear contracts, it tightens, it controls, and it reacts. But creative power is different. Creative power is the intelligent, generative force of life itself. We experience it more fully when we align our body and our mind with it, right? And when I speak of this kind of love, I'm not speaking of sentiment. I'm speaking of the intelligent, creative force that animates life itself. That same force that grows our forests and it heals our wounds and actually moves evolution forward. Fear contracts and drives us into our fight, flight, or freeze tendencies, whereas love is open. It creates and expands. This is where our identity shifts really begin. Survival identity is rooted in contraction, but creative identity is rooted in generative expansion. The shadow is simply unintegrated fear, the parts of us that's still operating from contraction. And integration is the process of aligning those parts with the generative intelligence. When your competence becomes armor, you're not wrong. You're just protecting a part of yourself that once needed survival strength. But survival strength will not create the relationships and peace and expansion that your soul desires. Only alignment with this creative power will. In the last video, why you've done so much healing and you still feel stuck, I invited you to notice what emotionally activates you without trying to fix it, without judging it. Well, this week, let's take this deeper. When you feel the urge to correct, to take over, or tighten, ask yourself, what am I afraid would happen if I let this be imperfect? What part of me feels unsafe right now? And instead of contracting, see if you can offer that part of you alignment. Be present and open. Be compassionate, because identity shifts don't happen through effort. They happen when contraction softens into expansion. You don't need to dismantle your strength. You need to integrate the part that built it. That is where deep transformation really begins. So in this next video, we'll explore how the survival identity quietly shapes your emotional reactions, even when you believe that you're being conscious and aware. So I'll see you there, and bye for now.